My mission is a lot different this time. Like last time I was just about self-glorification and just, you know, doing it for the homeboys in my hood and, you know, and I still got love for them and I still, you know, I still make sure, because that's a big demographic of my supporters, you know what I'm saying? So I always keep them in mind. But you know, it's bigger than this, you know what I'm saying? It's bigger than Austin, it's bigger than Texas, man. And my thing is like, God told me, bro, when I was sitting in that cell, you know, like I got into with another gang member, you know, when I was in California, and we went in the cell, and it was one of them yards where we were supposed to, you know, no hands policy, but I was on some, cause he owed me some money, so I'm like, bro, like you finna pay me, bro, like I ain't know, I was like, so we just went in there, didn't tell nobody nothing, and went and got our business. I ain't gonna lie to you, he, you know what I'm saying, he hit hard, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he split me, you know what I'm saying? I had to grab a chair and get him out me, and we was going, bro, and his homies ran in on us first, and I was just like, out my mind, I was like, dang, they gonna crush me, but them dudes all like mess with me, like to the fact like, really, they was gonna crush him off the yard because he had his big homie on the yard. He wasn't supposed to be running no debts, but I'm like, nah, like I was never with that. Like I'm gonna go tell on somebody. I'm gonna go tell another man, oh, your homeboy ain't paying me. Nah, like I'm from the city. Like we don't do that. Like so, I'm like, man, come on. I took it in my own hands. Win, lose, or draw. We went. You know what I'm saying? And I came out. Yeah, I had to go. I came out and hit in another. A Crip dude's cell, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to doctor me up because I had my eyebrow split, and I guess they ran the cameras back. They made everybody lock down because all of a sudden all the Sureños, the blacks, everybody rushed the cell because it was only me, my homeboy Marty from the east side, Marty Lopez. He about to come home. He didn't even know what was going on. He ran to the cell, and then a little Vayuco. So then it was just us three. It was like I said, that's how we did it. But all the Sureños, the fights, everybody run because once it's racial, you know what I'm saying, everybody gets into it, right? But that's the first time I'm like, nah, bro, like, hey, it was over. My money is a dead issue. Like, I don't want nobody losing their time behind me or getting hurt behind me. It wasn't nothing but $50, but it's the principalities, you know what I'm saying? Like, so basically when that happened, bro, like I ended up going back to the SHU. And that's when they sent me to maximum security prison, the SMOOTH program. You know what I'm saying? That was America's deadliest prison. But I had already started making, like, God already on my heart. But at the time, I'm using drugs. I started in there. I didn't do it out here. I started using some boxing. I didn't know what that was till I got in there. I did that for like 2 years, and I was smoking K2. You know what I'm saying? I tried it in the world, and I didn't like it. But being locked down, you know, like,
to pass time.
I don't want to be here no more, boom. But man, I ain't gonna lie, I started seeing some wicked stuff, bro. The devil started coming to me and trying to make deals with me, like, you know, and it's real, bro. Like, but it's just, if you go and you read about like ancient civilizations, they'll tell you about how they use substances to see the gods. That's why even like to this day in the Native American culture, they use peyote, right? You go into like the Greek culture, in them temples, they're talking about the gas that was coming out because the people, they were really getting high off the fumes, but it just does something like it opens your eyes, you know. God will give you the gift, it's called discernment. He'll give you the gift naturally, right? But when we try to self-induce and stuff, you really draw a lot of them bad spirits to you. So God put me in that position, bro, to put me on a path I'm on now. You know what I'm saying? So when I went back there, I'm 29 years old, you know what I'm saying? I've been down 4 years already. And I'm in a high security pen going on max. I'm just sitting there and I'm just looking at my life and I just, you know, I busted open and I'm just like, bro, like I can't win. I'm trying to do it on my own and it's not happening. I felt like I had everything going for me. But I couldn't leave the drugs alone. I couldn't leave the streets alone. Why? Because I'm scared of change, right? Because I'm not open-minded, because I'm lazy. I'm lazy in my thinking. I want to just keep doing what I'm doing and it's not working. So it's like, bro, I'm crazy, right? That's insanity, right? Mm-hmm. Keep doing the same thing over and over. I got like 5 dope felonies and I'm still trying to sell dope, bro. So it's like, you know what, God? I'm tired. I came to him before. Oh, let me beat the Fed sentence. I'll serve you. Boom, I get 12 and a half years. Oh man, I'm blasting. Boom. I come to him again. All right, man, let this girl, God, give me this girl right here. You know what I'm saying? Let her wait for me and I'm gonna serve you. Boom, she's pregnant by somebody else, right? Boom, okay, take that from you, right? So this third time is like, you know what? I don't even want nothing, God. I'm just tired, man. And that's when he comes and he works in your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's when he comes in and he moves in your life, because God is unconditional. So who are we to put conditions? I'll serve you if you do this. Like, it don't work like that. Matter of fact, be careful when you do that, because when you ask for something like that, he'll take it from you. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna come and move in your life until your heart is just, all right, God, your way. And when I started doing that, bro, sitting in that cell, like I'm in a cell where 6 months earlier, a dude killed his cellie on the top bunk, choked him out. A dude from New Mexico did it to a Sureño dude. He choked him out. Then he went and hung himself in a cell across from us, and they were both going home. Didn't even make no sense, but that's how you know, like all types of demonic forces going on and that stuff. Mm-hmm. People were praying to Santa Muerte, to Satan, to all types of stuff in there. So it's like you got all this bad energy and all this violence and homosexuality and all this wild ass stuff going on, bro. And it's evil. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm around. There was one guy in there that was like my angel, bro. His name was Travis, dog. Got a life sentence for killing somebody, a white boy from New Mexico, but he was serving God. He ain't listen to music. Like, he was so deep into his stuff, but he was like an angel to me, bro. He would just give me that word, bro, and feed me. And he'd be like, man, you gotta quit smoking crack. Like, he would tell, you know what I'm saying? But so finally, bro, this is when I went back there, like, God told me, bro, like, I'm reading that Bible, I'm fasting, I quit getting high. I'm like, I ain't never sold drugs since then. Been 6 years, I never sold drugs again. That was my biggest addiction. You know, people yeah, I did drugs, you know what I'm saying? But that wasn't my addiction. My addiction was selling drugs, was money, bro. You know what I'm saying? I even had a job with the city of Austin. You know what I'm saying? I worked there for 13 months when I first came home, bro. But I couldn't stop selling dope. You know what I'm saying? So, but through all that, bro, God told me. He told me, bro. I seen the light in my dream. He said, keep doing what you're doing, I'm gonna bless you. That's all I needed to hear. And I believed it, bro. So that was the start, you know, the start of our relationship. And he came and taught me. I did years locked behind the door, bro. After that, I went and did 2 years in a smooth, just locked behind the door. You know what I'm saying? Having to come out with my hands cuffed behind my back and all orange, and them rolling the doors, you know, electronically and stuff like that, putting us in cages to go to rec. You know what I'm saying? So I did like 2 years, but during that time, that's when I got the closest to God that I've ever been. You know what I'm saying? That's when he started talking to me, bro. And he started showing me things. He started teaching me. He started changing me. You know what I'm saying? And he made me born again, bro. Like they old Eli, like he's gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you might hear him sometime. Don't get me wrong. You might hear him sometime, because the past is what defines us, right? But like the old Eli, like for real, like, that dude that was just gonna go up to somebody out of some blatant disrespect and shoot up his whole house with the kids in it and type stuff. Like, bro, I'm not on that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I fear God. And I've been on the dark side already. That was the thing. When I was messing with the drug, he allowed me to go on the dark side, and I felt what it was to be without him, and it was the ugliest feeling. And so people try to give you this image of what hell is, right? Like if it's fire or what, you know, I know the Bible, Jesus does talk about fire and stuff, but I don't think the fire is the worst thing. I think the worst thing is the division from God. When you feel like God turned his back, that's the worst feeling ever. It makes you feel forsaken. It makes you feel like nobody cares for you. There's no hope. And you would just do anything to get back to the other side. And I felt it, bro. You know, and that's just a constant reminder. I'm blessed to be able to have felt that in my darkness, you know, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to get back to that again. So I gotta live my life a certain way. You know, I'm not perfect though. You know what I'm saying? I suffer from pride now. So don't nobody run up on me, because I still might beat you up. You know what I'm saying? But that's just, you know, I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm just trying, bro, you know.